Sam, let's begin with the guy they got from Kansas, Ochai Agbaji. What does he bring to the table? What did the Cavs like about him?
I think they like the fact that he's, for this draft or any draft anymore these days, he's an experienced player. He's an older guy in terms of guys entering the draft. So I think they like that about him, and the fact that he's a knockdown shooter and he's got good athleticism, can handle the ball a little bit. He has a lot of checks a lot of boxes for them, particularly the things they were looking for: a more experienced college player, as well as a guy who can hit perimeter shots. And they really need somebody to open things up for them from the perimeter. And theoretically, he's a guy who could do that.
You heard him referred to as a 3-and-D guy. Also played very well for Kansas in the NCAA tournament. Really stepped things up in the spotlight, if you will. 3-and-D accurate with him?
Yeah, I would say so. I had one scout that I talked to before the draft who compared him to Luol Deng. If you remember, played for the Cavs a little bit. Probably his best years were with the Bulls as kind of that 3-and-D type of small forward type player. Ajabi's more of a shooting guard, but really one of those guys who, in a positionless NBA, you would presume could come in and fill a shooting guard or small forward if he goes small. So he's got a lot of those type of tools that again, when it comes to rookies, you just want him to get some experience and see what he can do in summer league and in training camp. And then hopefully he develops along with the rest of the guys. He'll be coming to training camp older than some of their pros, guys who have been in camp a little bit, obviously older than Evan Mobley and, for right around the age of Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. So that's the nice thing about him, is that he's not going to be real intimidated as an older rookie.
When you look at it, do you think he finds a way into the rotation pretty early, possibly even into the starting lineup as a shooting guard or small forward, whatever they determine his best position to be?
Well, there's going to be some interesting training camp battles, I'll say that. I think that you have to go through a few spots to get there. Obviously, with if you re-sign Colin Sexton, you have Colin Sexton, Karis LeVert, you have Isaac Okoro. All three of those guys play that same 2-3 position, as well as let's not forget Jetty is there too. So he'd have his work cut out for him. Hopefully he's good enough that he earns minutes right away. I don't think he'd be earning starting minutes unless something goes awry. But look, if you can knock down shots and you can do it consistently at the NBA level, you're going to get minutes and you're going to get playing time and plenty of opportunity. So there is that. And I think the Cavs drafted him with the idea is that he's going to come in and play. Who knows how much? It's going to be up to him, but how he performs. But the idea is, we got a guy who we think can come in and help us right away.